We founded Wishbone Foundation on November 2nd of 2011 when we lost our daughter Mackenzie Owenwright. She was stillborn at 37 weeks. We really had an experience at the hospital with the nurses that made our experience almost a blessing through a tragedy.
It was part of a healing process for both my husband and I to start this foundation. Our mission and vision and dream for this foundation is to be able to help area hospitals with funds and support for their bereavement teams so that they can help in return take care of families that go through miscarriage, stillborn, or early infant loss. It's very important that every family walk away from the situation having the love and the support that they need from these well-trained bereavement nurses. And through our experience, we found that not every hospital is equipped with these teams, nor do they have the funds to be able to provide the best care possible for these families.
As an educator, I understand the importance of the job that the Wishbone Foundation is doing and the funding that they're providing to hospitals. Nurses come to OB to learn how to take care of healthy patients, to be there for the joy of delivery, the starting of families, and they're unprepared for when parents come in and experience losses and how to take care of them.
Through the Wishbone Foundation, we have created 2 programs to help nurses deal with bereavement. Our first is the Bereavement Training, which is a 2-day training to help nurses understand and deal with bereavement and help families through that process when they have lost a child. Another is our wish list, which is a request form for them to request items that may be needed to help support families at the hospital.
The uniqueness about their program is they also provide psychologists, so we're able to talk about how to take care of ourselves and how to provide the best thing for our families. In addition, they provide us with funding, so we're able to buy supplies to support those families in cameras, printers, so we're able to provide the families with tangible memories of their loss.
One of the major things that sets the Wishbone Foundation apart from other organizations is that we really are dedicated to providing support and funds and resources to nurses. There are several other organizations out there that help grieving families while they're in the hospital and after they leave the hospital, but we really found that there's a great need for nurses to have proper training and have the resources to be able to provide to these families while they're in the care of these nurses. And our hope is that we are able to provide strength, build courage, and bring hope not only to the families that are grieving, but also to the nurses.
Being a part of the Wishbone Foundation is very important to me because I have a huge passion for these families that are going through loss. And also as a nurse myself, I haven't found that I have the resources I need for myself and the other nurses that I work with to be a support. So through the Wishbone Foundation, we're trying to educate more nurses and get them out there so that these families can be well taken care of and so that also the nurses can be taken care of as well.
I worked in labor and delivery at a local hospital and I started a bereavement team. It was really important to me to find other people on the unit that had the same passion as I did to care for these families. And I found it more difficult to get the support of the management and the supervisors, and I fought really hard to try to get that support. It was difficult, but when Brad and Gianna stepped into the picture, and unfortunately it was due to their loss of their baby, it has come full circle to know that they have developed this program to help nurses so that we can get that support that we need.
Through the experience that we went through, I to this day call the nursing team there our lifeline. They saved us. We had no idea how to go from being extremely happy about an event to dealing with such a loss. And this was a tragedy that was unfathomable to us in terms of how we dealt with it. Through this team, it gave us hope and really spun the idea of we have to give something in return for what we received through that experience, that we could bring hope to other families and make a difference in their lives. Brad and Gianna have been the ones to be able to do that.
Everyone who interacts with a family that's grieving has the opportunity to change that family's life. We will not rest until nurses and social workers and staff and doctors, nurses, and whoever else is involved are trained in proper bereavement styles. For more information, to hear our story, to learn about fundraising events, or to bring a training to a hospital near you, please visit us at www.wishbonefoundation.org. We look forward to partnering with you, and we look forward to working with you in the future.